us from fully embodying our light and our soul. And in this video, we're going to discuss a little bit about the Lemurian civilization. I go into more detail in my podcast episodes with a full sound activation companion episode. You can check those out below. But this is just a little bit of a taste and an energetic transmission to clear whatever traumas we may still be holding on to from our lifetimes in ancient Lemuria, but also anchoring those gifts, bringing those gifts forward. Because the ancient Lemurians, they were telepathic, they were all about the divine feminine, unconditional love, and not the shadow feminine. The feminine that tries to mask their anger and rage as righteous. I'm going to call it out as it is. I'm done sugarcoating shit. The feminine in its highest expression is the energy of and frequency of creation. There is no darkness to it because all is light. Doesn't mean that you hide your emotions, doesn't mean that you stuff down things and you put up with nonsense. It just means that you are balanced. The divine feminine is a frequency that when we embody it, our inner masculine and inner feminine are intertwined and are performing a harmonious, energetic dance of creation within ourselves. And when we harmonize these frequencies within ourselves, we're able to transmit that and implement it, not only in our energy field, but in our experience. So our experience, our relationships, our life begins to transform. So what is this about the ancient Lemurians? I'm bringing this forward because it's been coming up, especially as we're going into Pisces Adar season. There is a tendency to want to disassociate the spiritual from the material. We tend to think that to ascend to the fifth dimension, we have to negate certain emotions, we have to not get angry, we have to, we tend to have this idea of what ascension is. But most of us have got it quite wrong. Because it's not about negating the physical, it's not about villainizing one side or the other, existing in polarity. It's about existing in divine union. And divine union begins with ourselves. It's got nothing to do with a partner or intimate relations. Divine union is our relationship with ourselves, our relationship between our inner masculine and feminine, our relationship with our soul, with the divine, with the earth, with everything and everyone around us, knowing that we are infinite oneness. So, this is what the civilization, the ancient civilization of Lemuria, was seeding into the earth so that we could remember at a later time. This is why they seeded not only their consciousness in the crystals that are Lemurian seed crystals, but they also seeded their consciousness in the earth itself. So the earth remembers. The earth has memory, just like water has memory. Ancient mountains have stories to tell you if you will open up and listen. And this is what the Lemurians were incredibly adept at. They didn't even have to speak to one another. They were telepathic. But they spoke and they used sound when it came to healing. When it came to performing their magic, their ceremonies, their rituals, their healing circles. They were led by the priestesses of light, the Mariams, and they sang and they used frequency and specific notes that would harmonize whatever was off in the physical body of whatever being they were healing, and also of the collective. Because there is no separation. When one person heals, that heals a part of the collective. It heals the collective as well. Now, whether other people feel that healing really has to do with their ability to receive. But the healing frequency that has happened in one individual that game. You know, there are people out there that are still indoctrinating you with fear, with manipulation, with control, with trying to desensitize you and make you pick a side, regardless of what we're talking about. It doesn't matter what we're talking about. The moment that you judge, you are in separation. And this is what we're doing our best to not be in, because when we're in separation, we cannot ascend, we cannot access the higher frequencies, and we can't bring them down and embody them. We can't bring them down and embody them and create with them. It's like our intuition. Our intuition is incredibly powerful. However, if we're not a clear vessel and we're heavily invested in one outcome, our intuition is going to screw us up. Our intuition is not going to give us the right answer, because our body and our being is preventing the real information from being transmitted. So it's very, very important to remain in neutrality, which I get is very, very difficult. But it's an exercise, and we're here on Earth at this time to master frequency, to become the masters of our energy, to align with the frequency and the timeline that is best suited for our soul's evolution and expansion. Our soul came here to grow, to expand. When we're judging and not taking responsibility for ourselves and for what we have created, because we've created everything, we are master manifestors. What we're doing is we're perpetuating that duality and that separation, and we're keeping ourselves from achieving the ultimate goal. Long, deep breathing. You can have your right hand on your heart, your left on your womb space. If you are in a masculine embodiment, you also have a womb. It's just energetic. So long, deep breathing. I'm playing these beautiful crystal alchemy singing bowls, the majority of which are Lemurian seed, primarily Lemurian seed. Some have rose quartz, others have platinum, others have different alchemy of precious gemstones, minerals, and metals, but the primary function is to connect with that Lemurian energy. And we are bringing in this beautiful ruby aqua aura gold to allow us to bring in that frequency of divine union as well in a different alchemy, not just Lemurian seed, which is already unconditional love. Long, deep breathing. subscribe, share. Turn on your notifications to be updated every time I upload a video. And comment below and let me know where you felt this energy. I was yawning, and I still am yawning a lot. Energy is being transmuted and alchemized when you yawn. So, yawn, do what you have to do. Drink plenty of